What up folks, Dwayne Nichols here from PBHQ, and before I stopped doing the live shows back in September and October, I was contacted sort of midway through the year from a company that I've been working with for over 10 years now, and they asked if I could do a review of something, and I agreed. And even though I'm not doing the live shows anymore, I was still pretty excited to check this out. What is it? It's the Macdev GTX. So yeah, let's do a little unboxing now. We'll take it out to the field soon. Ooh, fresh delivery. Like the little Australian decals on there. If you're not aware, Macdev, the only paintball gun manufacturer here in Australia, so if you're considering reasons to support them for no other reason, Australian made. Let's check it out. Before I open this up too, quick shout out to Kenny Arnold from the Smoked Monkeys. This is actually going to be his gun. They've sent it, it's going to him via me so I could do the little review, and yeah, he's allowed that. And cool little note here. I had a Macdev clone serial number 004 and a Macdev Prime 004, and this one is 007. So the James Bond edition here. Let's check it out. Oh, nice carry case. Macdevs haven't had the handles in the past. I did skip the GT2, so that may have came with the GT2. I know other manufacturers do it. I think Shocker and Lux do the handles like that. First impression, decent case. Their cases have always been good, with the exclusion of not having the handle there. What do we want to see first? Do we want to get into the bits and bobs? No, of course not. We want to see the gun. Let's check it out. Oh, a little bit weightier than the previous guns, or at least that's how I feel. I'd have to double check the stats on that. Oh geez, it's very fresh. Get the bolt out of there. Oh, there we go. So the new drivetrain that there's been a bit of talk about. I'll get into that a little bit later. I'm less interested in the tech stuff, more interested in the feel and how it shoots, and all those kinds of things. Spaced out a little more too. Really, really nice. Let's just get the buttons are bigger too. They've increased the size of the buttons on the back. Little first thing that I'm noticing, whoops, towards the camera. So they're just a little bit bigger. Screen on the side here. Let's turn it on. Oh, check out those colors. One thing that Macdev's always done incredibly well, in my opinion, is their screen and their eye detection. Oh, you probably can't see me putting the finger in the breech there for the eye detection, but their screen, their settings, just their menu in general is always really high quality stuff. So quite like the look of that. They've still got the little flip ASA down at the bottom there. Lever with the thumb wheel. Trigger feels nice. I like it. Let's put that away, see what else comes in the box. Let's run through them real quick. First thing, Allen keys come on like one of these all-in-one kind of deals. So I'm neither here nor there. Pros, easier to keep everything together. You're less likely to lose them. Cons, maybe a little harder to use. Not really, not a massive deal. And most things on the gun, you're not going to use the keys for much these days anyway. Let's go in here. Macdev barrel stock. They've been the same for the longest time. A big improvement, I think a lot of companies are doing this now, is that they're pretty much giving you a quick start guide, just an overview of the bolt and how to program it. And then for most stuff, if you need anything beyond that, you're going to go to their website. Anyway, comes with a little bit of the militia lube, and what's back behind here. Yeah, so to be fair, I don't know enough about this, but this is like their little charging station. So all the connections on the back. It comes with a little manual here for your mobile power, so you can charge the gun at the field, in your car, whatever the case might be. So pretty cool little idea there. I forgot that that was going to be a part of this. And then your little Macdev credit card, a few spare O-rings, and this is your detail manual. So you'll go to the website via that. If you want more details than the quick start guide can provide, you'll get it right there. Spare bolt tip, a few screws, a few O-rings. So a nice little spare parts kit kept away in there. And then their new barrel with a, what do we got here? A 689 already in there. They're color coded now, which hasn't always been the case with Macdev. Also comes with a 685. Nice new milling on here too. Get the barrel together. A little bit of a sticky beat there. So obviously these windows to tell which barrel back you've got in. And yeah, the design is just freshened up a little bit on that. So that's a first look at what's in the box. I think more importantly, we want to shoot this thing. So why don't we, through the magic of television here, head out to the field. And we're back out here, gun set up. Let's have a rip and see how this thing goes. It's on. It's on. You can see that. It's a bit, don't know what the word is. Maybe not as poppy as what I'm used to. Doesn't feel exactly like other Macdevs, but I can't exactly put into words what the difference is. I'm not quite. Maybe a little more of a lobby sort of shot. I've always liked with the Macdevs how they've had an ultra like flat shot. This, and I'm not shooting super far here, so it might be hard to tell, but it sort of seems like it's got a little more of an arc to it. That could, it has been a while since I've played regularly too, so it could just be that. But initially that feel, it doesn't just feel exactly the same. Not bad or good, just different. It feels, for one thing that I know for sure, it feels really nice just to hold. Nice front grip, and compared with the previous Macdevs, and again you'd have to go and check this, I feel like the grip comes further up here, so when your hands right up around the frame, there's grip there, whereas I feel like on previous ones it cut off a little lower and you sort of were up against the frame a little bit there. But yeah, ultimately really nice shot, really nice marker. They're available now at Macdev, $1,500 US. If you want to pick one up, check them out, Macdev GTX.